I may not have bought it the same speed niggas was buying that had thousands of dollars, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. I was happy. I put my shit on. My cell phone bill was paid. When we were able to all save up our money and go to Florida, or save up our money and go to California, or save up our money and go here, bitch, I went. But just because somebody else goes 20,000 times don't mean you ain't living good. Living good means, are you enjoying your life? Are you enjoying life? Are you having fun with your life? Not trying to impress somebody else, but having fun with your life. And that's one thing I learned from my mom and people from a young age, was to enjoy my life and live my life. Because if you continue to try to live somebody else's life, baby, you're never going to be happy, because you're going to always try to keep up with the Joneses, honey. And the Joneses, they got their own issues, because just because they got money, more money means more problems and more bills, because now you got to impress the other people who got more money than you, because they know you got money. So then you buy the Mercedes, you buy the Bugattis and all this other stuff, and now you got those car notes and those bills, and now you stressing to pay all that shit because you try to impress the other nigga who can pay for it, and now he got to impress the other motherfucker who can pay for that. Bitch, you got me fucked up. I am gonna ride my Mustang until the day I die. I love my Mustangs. And that's what I like. People be like, Zo, can I go buy a Lamborghini? Yeah, but for the fuck what? I'm okay in my Mustang. Bitch, my Mustang is, I am okay. I am okay with my Mustang. I'm perfectly fine. Zo, why don't you have, like, did you not see so-and-so house that's out there in Texas? Baby, first of all, our houses are the same amount, but they live in Texas where it's cheaper. So sometimes what you see, live for yourself. That's all I'm going to say, is live for yourself. And sometimes you may see people doing certain things, but sometimes a lot of people rent stuff. But just worry about yourself. Somebody said, I want to be financially free. Financially free is living in your means, period. Yeah, does it feel good going in the store and you don't have to worry about looking at a price tag? Yeah, that's great. That's fun. It's cool. But if you know that you're not there, why stress yourself out about it? Don't stress yourself out about it. What you do is you still rock your shit. Rock your shit and make your shit look good. And while you rocking your shit, making your shit look good, then bitch, you figure out, how can I get to where I need to be to make myself be financially free, baby? What do I need to do? But don't stress yourself out about it. That's it. If you didn't finish high school, you can't complain. If you're gonna complain, then you go back and get your GED, so before you can go to college and do what you need to do. But if you're, hold on, I'm trying to see where this person going. So you can do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? But I just don't complain about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to get your GED, then figure out something else. But you can't complain about life and be like, well, I didn't finish school, or I didn't do this, or I didn't do that. It's always time to do something, baby. Or go to a trade school, right? People like to I was telling my friend today, you are making excuses for why you're in the position you're in now. You're making excuses. You're making excuses. And that's what a lot of people like to do. We like to make excuses while we're stuck in a situation. Like me, I don't make excuses. I know I would probably, for sure, I know I would probably be in a movie if I got my little lazy ass up and went and auditioned even more. I don't audition even more. I like to blame it on, like, I'll be like, oh, well, I need me I say this, I need me a PR person who can sit at the table and say, hey, Zoe wants this, Zoe wants that. Well, bitch, if you don't have a PR person, get your fucking ass up and you go do it your damn self. You know what I'm saying? We like to be careful when people complain but have no solutions. So get your ass up and you go audition. So if you ain't got the person, go do it yourself. But, you know, people like to make a lot of excuses. They make a lot of excuses. So that's why I tell people, when you're in a situation, look at the situation and ask yourself, why am I here? And when you're honest with yourself, what she say? Salt looks like sugar. When you're honest with yourself, you will get yourself out of a lot of stuff. But when you want to put band-aids and blindfolds over the shit that you're doing, you're going to forever be stuck in a rut. Like these niggas. Like the hood niggas I hang out with. Oh man, why is it taking so long for me to get here? Why is it taking so long for me to get that? Nigga, because you're stealing. That's why. Because you stealing. And now you getting yourself in jail. You stealing, you're robbing, you smoke every day. Smoking is cool, but smoking makes you lazy, sweetie. You're doing it, so like ain't nothing good gonna come from all that stuff. You're scamming. So yeah, and then when you get locked up, now you're just fucking up your your life with the resumes and your background. Like it's just, so why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Why? I want to be a rapper. I want this. But then you go to their page, don't have shit. Do you even have a job? Where's your job so you can go pay for studio time? I ain't finna work in no job. I can't work for nobody. Well, nigga, what the fuck you call it when you get signed to a label? Dumb fuck? Stupid? Are you dumb or are you stupid? Which one is it? Because at this point, you're both of them. I can't work for nobody. Boy, you're working for the label. So get a job so you can pay for your studio time. So you can do that. Instead of having to go out and rob and scam to pay for it, make it the right way. People they love to make excuses. Excuses. And then watch how you get blessed. It may take time, but nothing good comes easy. If you can get that shit easy, it ain't good for you. I'm sorry. It's not good for you. It's not good for you, baby. It is not good for you. It is, and then it's just not good for you. Sorry, y'all. I'm just, I'm ranting right now because I just get tired of looking on my stories sometimes and just seeing people just complain. They complain about so much. When I look at other folks who went through the hurricanes, who got that the Flint water situation going on. People I ain't never seen complain. Maybe because I'm not around them. But like, you never like really see a homeless person come up to you and just complain. Like, man, I'm just so sick of being homeless. I'm just tired of this shit. Because at this point, they know, hey, it is what it is. I know I'm going to go sleep on this bench tonight. I know that. I know I'm going to have to find me some food. I know that. I know I'm going to have to get my ass up and ask for a couple of dollars. I know that. Like, I know. And if they want shit to change, they need to get the fuck up and change it. And it's just like, but we got us who complain about, bitch, you can have $2,000 in your bank account and that homeless person ain't got shit. But you complaining. You got a house over your head, but you complaining. You got lights on in your house, but you complaining. If you don't have food to eat, you can ask somebody to bring it to you, but you complaining. That don't make sense to me. You woke up this morning, but your best friend, your relative, or somebody else is in the grave, but you complaining. God gave your complaining ass another day, but your friend who thought they was just gonna go to a party got killed in a car wreck, but you complaining. Girl, I bet your friend would wish they could get the fuck back up and go to work. And this is not pointing to nobody. I'm just giving examples because everybody done lost somebody in a car wreck. But you complaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, ooh. I'm sorry. I keep going back and forth, y'all. I don't want to stop talking. But my hair appointment's at 12:30, so I got to get ready to go. I love y'all. I just feel like, look at life in a different situation, you guys, okay? Look at life in a different situation, in a different angle. When you're late for work, and just watch how your stuff changes. Now, this is just me being real. Yes, your perspective. Look at life in a different perspective. If you wake up in the morning and you have a flat tire, instead of letting life get you upset, be like, oh my God, maybe I got a flat tire because I was going to get in a wreck getting on the expressway. So just breathe. Breathe and let it go. And if your job think that you're lying, be like, well, damn, how many times was I late and made excuses? So now it's like, so it kind of was my fault, you know what I'm saying? And if you did get fired, be like, well, hell, did I like the job anyway? Maybe God got something better coming for me. That kind of situation. You know, if you lose some money or whatever the case may be like, child, maybe who found it really needed it, and I was gonna blow it on something stupid anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, just step back, take a moment, and stop always complaining about stuff, and just tell God, thank you. And I even if you don't believe in God, it could be a higher power, whatever. Just tell whatever you believe in, thank you, I appreciate you, just for the little things, and watch how more bigger blessings come your way. Like, I remember, because I've noticed since COVID, I really kind of like slacked going to church. Like, I was always in church, and I've noticed how my blessings kind of slowed down, because I was always giving my tithes, I was always going to church, I was always saying, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, thank you. Like, I still do it, but not as much as I should, and I see a difference. I see a difference, because I see the type of niggas I'm allowing myself to get back involved with. And sometimes the people you hang around with can suck up your energy, and it can cause you to miss out on stuff because you're around those type of people. And if you kind of like move yourself away from the people that you hang around, you would want to be like the people you're with. So if you're always with scammers, what you're going to want to do is just scam, because now it's like, ooh, my scamming friend's making money. If you're always around people who just smoking every day saying, I want to be a rapper, or I want to be this, or I want to have that, but fuck the system, they always want us to be down, and fuck this shit, then that's what you're going to think, and that's the energy you're pulling in. But if you humble yourself and hang out with a friend that might make more than you, so the fuck what? They might work in a government building or be a doctor, and you may work at a shopping mall. But being around that person, don't be jealous of them. Don't hate them. Don't think, because a lot of people like to think, oh, they trying to flex in front of me because they got this and da. Don't think like that. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna be right there with my motherfucking friend. Fuck that. My friend driving it. And I know I just said don't try to live like nobody else. And you're not trying to live like them. You just want better for yourself, because now you're like, you know what? I can have that too. But don't stress yourself out trying to get it, but just know your time is going to come, and let your friend motivate you. Now, if one of your friends is just, you know, snooty and shit, then yeah, because some people will like to throw in your face and act like they better than you, then that's not your friend. Because I know when I hung around all my wilding out people, it pulled out my creativity. It pulled out my hunger to want more. Like, I'm like, ooh, I want to be like Nick Cannon. I want to host a show. It when I want to be better than him. It's just, I wanted that same type of energy. I'm like, ooh, I can be a Nick Cannon, but in Zoe's way. Then I was like, ooh, hanging around B. Simone. Ooh, I can, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being around those type of people motivated me. It didn't depress me because they had more. It motivated me. Does that make sense? Anyway, okay, y'all, I gotta go. It's 12:29. I love y'all. Hopefully I helped somebody else out today, because yeah, it's just like, stop looking at your life as a problem, and how can I say this? Because you know how they always say, don't tell God how big your problems is, tell your problems how big your God is. I was trying to figure out a different way to say, you know, stop telling your life about your problems, and tell your problems, hey, this is my life and I'm finna run these problems. I was trying to find something real cute and clever, girl, but I couldn't get it right quick. It was coming, but I couldn't get it right. But anyway, all right, I love y'all. Stay awesome, be blessed, and yeah, live for yourself and not for others. Oh my God, I gotta go. God just gave that to me to tell